Yeah, 7
Hi, Mother.
2. Hi.
I don't
I
know,
don't
man.
hear you.
Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Just get from playing for 2 days.
Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, sorry.
It's because you have your setting. So you have a setting when you play. That's why it's always like a mute.
No, it was just a mute because I had, last thing I did, I was on my island, and sometimes I'll go like, not AFK, but AFK, where I leave the thing here and I go do something and come back, and sometimes I mute it all when I do it. That's specifically why I was muted this time. I don't know, my love. In the terms, this one is build. Oh, hold on. I couldn't cancel. I'll change the next one. In terms of your text, I don't know, dude. Like, that's why it takes forever to decide. And then technically, I don't decide. Like, the world decides for me. And then it turns out better because I just waited till last minute. But I don't know. Like, this car came out, like, on the same day that I went and bought it. Like, it showed up and it was like, man, this is crazy. But, I mean, yeah, I didn't think it was...
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, the car that I went and got? Like, that one showed up, like, on the day that I went and got it, but it was, like...
you had cut.
Can you hear me?
had cut out. I didn't hear anything.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
No, I'm saying, like, the last thing I heard you say was, I don't know, dude.
Oh, can you hear me now?
No, yeah, I hear you. It was so weird, like, when it was loading, it, like, just cut out. I didn't hear nothing.
No, I don't know if in terms of your text that you sent me, because I don't know how to decide on things, you know. And there's so many options. That's why it's like, that's why I kept telling you the whole, like, you got time and stuff, because the more options you have, the more you're going to confuse yourself in terms of what should you do. That's why it's like, I try not to make it like I made decisions in my life. I just was there, so like I can make an understanding as to like why do I like these things, why is this nice, so like I can be in the time, right? Because it's like there's so many different things that's why you can't really make a decision, because like you're planning where you're going to live for a very long time.
Eric didn't want to go like super far or whatever, and now he's like, I don't care. Like, he's kind of giving in. So now that like opens up the option to a different company, which like their homes or whatever like look super nice on the company, but like they are pricey because of what they are. But then like when you look at, if you go further south, like Lake Alfred, they have houses in our pricing. So then that's what, because I was settling in on that community, but now he's kind of okaying with a different location. So it's like, oh my god, now I don't know what to do.
Well, don't sweat it too much, right? Because things are gonna get sorted eventually. That's why I keep telling you to just, focus on you.
What the fuck is this person doing?
I don't know. Cause like
you knocked them down.
I ended up knocking them down. Cause what is it? You have to see like what's going on. So like I was telling Rodo, like this is like kind of where we should try to think of like long term, maybe in 10 years. This is why like it's important where you buy a house, but not really, because you can always move and your house is really your body. But we need to plan so that long term we have just land, right? Where when we have children born and anybody in the family, we just expand the house and add rooms for the new people and stuff. Because I was telling him like that's what we're supposed to do, all of us, because technically that's what the government is forcing us to do with everyone, right? You live, like right now I live in my apartment and other people live in my apartment complex. If it was all my family members, It's just my family members. But the point behind that is an important point of like, there's this guy called Andrew Tate. You might have heard of him because he's like super like in the news now. But he made this story as to, this is why things are so annoying, because they should be obvious, but they're not, in the sense of, he made this story, there's this guy that they know, and I don't remember exactly what he did for them. He like maintained something, or was like a doc, he was something in profession, right? So the one brother sees him and he's like, bro, like, how do you drive this supercar, but this is what you do? And then he's like, look, you white people, and not meaning white people him because he was white. When I hear the word white people, I'm more like, when you think you're right, that kind of makes you white, because that's about knowing what's going on. And he goes on to say, like, you guys grow up and then you go and get separate houses, separate cars, separate everything, and you're all paying different mortgages, different whatever, right? But you have people like people in Persia, and then you even have Latinos who are like Guatemalans and stuff who live in the same house. They all pay the same rent and they share the burden. But the point is not that, because you can do that, but the point is to know why. So he goes and tells them like, look, in my family, one guy is a doctor, one guy is this, one guy is that, and one guy is that. So like the doctor does this, so like technically this is why I'm also telling you to focus on you, because you as a individual have a worth that cannot be put into like anything. It's just you, right? So you can do whatever you decide to learn about in this world, because you can train your right or your left, you can train the things that you're bad at, and you can become more valuable. That's why people have God bought us with an innumerable price, because that's how much you're valued. You can learn anything and you can do a lot of crazy stuff. My point at the end is that we need to figure out together individually, because long term is going to get figured out anyway, but how do we start making our life in a way that when we in 10 years have land where we are doing the things we're supposed to be doing. That's what the government is putting on. It puts them next to each other so that we meet people and grow and learn, but we just are very stubborn and we like to stay in our lane, so we just have to go with the flow until things turn out to however they are going to turn out. Because there's too many choices. It's going to get more crazy. And that's why I also told you, like, eventually you're going to have more homes, because that's just a reality. You're going to have your child, if not you, which I mean, even if you don't choose to follow like the laws of the one God of religion.
How you wrote down?
I don't know, that was interesting.
The fuck?
Maybe they all shot me at the same time. That's the first time. Dude, it was like I got in front of it, boom, I was like, okay. But that's why, yeah. That's the thing I told you about the Isaiah 65, because there you can see like kind of how it's like that we're supposed to be like thinking like the world's supposed to be. Like when lions are eating straw, you know, how much different is the world going to be then? So like we need to fix our brains so that they don't be like, no, that's not possible. Be like, well, how would a lion eat straw and not eat other things, so that we can all live here peacefully and not afraid of ourselves? Because that's why when a line in the Bible says, blessed is the man who consumes the lion, and the lion becomes man. But cursed is the man that when consumed by the lion becomes man. So that means that when your fears become stronger than you, and now your fears dictate your life, now you're going to just go by what your fears are telling you. That's why it's a lion. Lion is like lying and not freaking, stepping up and not just getting trampled over, because lion is like laying on the ground. Anyway, that's also why our name is the Leon too. There's many things as to why we are who we are, and as to why we need to pay attention to that stuff, because names are actually, you have to watch them a lot, because names are death, and you technically don't have a name. You do in the sense of like the things that you want to do in your life are your aim, which is your name. Pero you have to be mindful, because those things are the things that make you comfortable or make you go for certain things. And again, nothing is good or bad, everything is bad, but your body is used to certain things, so you're able to take all this negative and turn it into positive without effort for you, because your genes automatically do it for you. And you can think of it as why some people stay skinny and some people get fat when they eat the same stuff. Your genes are what's doing that in terms of how much your genes have been worked on by you and then everyone before us to create the genes that we have automatically now, that we have to continue training, like holding your breath. Holding your breath is training your brain to think that life is hard in a sense. So that's why it's...
Oh, there's somebody here.
That's why the gym is what it is. When you go to the gym, you're holding your breath, and well, not really holding your breath. You're training yourself with your breath to be better. That's why like you get stronger and shit. I also say it's a matter of time, because even though we know these things, we still have to learn. Like, imagine holding your breath for a year, but being comfortable, you know, like super comfortable. You don't need to breathe. You just are well taken care of. That's really hard to imagine. But that's for me, right? Because a year is a very long time. I can barely hold 30 seconds because I'm very impatient. But that for me is the idea of how we're supposed to be living in this world. Like eventually when like you're hibernating and your body's just recuperating, like you're not consuming air, you're just consuming what you have stored in you. Like the thing I think I was telling you about it. Like our system has so much oxygen stored in them. It's like my car with the brake line bleed. The problem with liquids, just like us, we're storing oxygen and we're storing it everywhere. And when you have oxygen in the system, it causes problems because it's not supposed to be in the system. You have blood that's supposed to be running with oxygen in a particular way, and that's why it's so complicated, because it has to be oxygenated blood. But again, it gets really complicated because it goes into like, how do I maintain my blood, I personally, and then how is my individual work of my own soul affect everyone around me. That's why I'm still like, I need to talk. I need to figure out why I don't want to talk, why I don't want to eat, why I don't want to do anything, so that I can figure out why do I feel that way, so that I can use it for my benefit, instead of being how I was being detrimental when I was like, this is the last food I'm going to eat. I don't want to eat anymore. And I would actually cry. I would be like, dude, I don't want to eat anymore. And I would like force myself to. I'm still forcing myself to eat, right? I eat once a day because technically, with the things I'm thinking to, like in heaven, the job is to eat. So that's why eating is so hard, because we need to really learn how to eat, because that's the job in heaven, and I have to figure that out, because for me, heaven is here, and that's why it's so hard to eat and all the other things. And it's linked to the breath thing of holding your breath, and now you can imagine like why is it so hard and scary and all that stuff, because we don't know. We haven't practiced any of that stuff. And I think we don't breathe all the time. Like if you pay attention when you're doing things, you're not really breathing. You breathe certain times where something happens, and then you breathe when you're consciously thinking about it. So that's why it's so complicated, because we do so many things automatically and we're not really paying attention to them until it gets scary or it's brought to our attention, which is the same thing. Being scared is you have to care about what it is. Care, what are you going to do? Care. That's why it's so annoying, but not, because we need to figure this shit out, even though we know. That's why it's like time of solve it eventually, regardless, because it's like we didn't do any of this, you know. And now we have homes where you get a nice little job, not really, but you get something that can do something, and you can live like no one else before has lived in history, essentially, to today. Because in 20 years, there's going to be ways of living that you're going to be like, damn, bro, why were we doing this in 2020, you know, or 2023? Because then we're going to have, imagine, dude, with technology from aliens. And you can think aliens are amazing or whatever, like in terms of technology. But imagínate, if aliens are coming, when Jesus is on the earth, what are we really going to be doing? And like, how are we going to be living? You know, that's why I need to understand why I talk, why I want to do what I want to do, like play Fortnite, even though I realize like this shit is horrible, bro. We're killing, we're dying. I already like realized it, but I still have to realize like, hey, I do want to do this still, even though, right? Because it's like eating. You stop eating for a few days and then you go back to eating. So why do you still want to do that? And it's kind of like the reason why any of this has a point at all. Because otherwise, if you don't want to do anything, even though it's bad or good, we wouldn't even exist in a sense, you know, because like there's nothing to do, even though we don't want to do anything. I don't know. It gets very religious, where that's a complicated thing, because your religion is your entire life, how you believe your oxygen works, how you believe your hands work, and then everyone else. That's why you say, oh, people are like this, or because we're all in our heads thinking about everything all the time. It's gonna get awesome. It's just, I don't know how long it's gonna take for whatever it is, because we are very weird creatures. And there's also the reality that we're very whatever we are, right? We think about good and bad, and regardless of how I try to make the world in terms of trying not be a burden, even then, someone can, for whatever reason, decide that, they want to end the entire planet or the entire universe, which is the whole idea in the Bible when God did the flood, right? So I still have to be like, well, this is awesome. How do I live here with the idea that I'm going to be here for the rest of my entire universe? And also live here like, well, this is awesome, but it sucks, because people do think it sucks for whatever reason. It's really hard to breathe, but we're not really observing what it is that it is breathing. So I have to understand that someone can be like, well, you know what? I'm going to end this, so I have to have that idea, because that's real. And I could be that person, because I have that idea too, like, why are we even doing any of this? And when I was a kid, I had that idea too. And we all have those ideas, because death is the way that we create life. And that's why it's so finicky as to when people die, because it's not really dying or living. It gets complicated. And there's a line that says that living are not living and the dead are not dead. And that's why also Jesus said in the Bible when they're like, that little girl is like, oh, she's not dead, she's just sleeping, because it's very weird. Like, when you're sleeping, you're technically... Welcome back. When you're asleep, you're technically practicing death, because that's when you are. And you laugh. That's cool that you laugh, actually, because that's like a really nice reaction in the sense of what it actually means. But that's what your body... Welcome back. But that's essentially what you're doing. You're practicing death in installments. That's why also some kids don't want to go to sleep, because when you sleep it's darkness. And that's cool now thinking. When I was a child, I was deathly afraid of the dark. I didn't know why. Now that I link it to that, I did know why, obviously, but now I have clear understanding. Like, oh, that's what's happening when I'm asleep. I'm kind of in that realm and stuff. That's why, like, your dreams are kind of foretelling the future, because that's what death is. Death is the future. You don't know the future, so you have to go into what you don't know. And what you were dies. Because now you're not the baby you, or the child you, or the adult you that you were a minute ago. He's on top of the house. Ooh. They're both up there. Shit, I fell. Well, yeah, my love. I don't know. We're just going to take time, and you're going to decide regardless of what you decide, and because you have such a great... Oh, man. A great, let's go with great mother, because that's the best description for us. We'll get great. I'm underneath, I felt. We'll end up getting things that are more beneficial to us than the things that we want. In the air. Sorry. For somebody that way too. It's interesting. I saw Liam earlier, and I told him, like, something about the people that he plays with are his brothers, and he was like, what do you mean? And it's interesting, because technically we all come from the same human, so we're all siblings, essentially, the first human. So it's interesting, like, he already doesn't see it that way, because a kid sees it that way, essentially. You know, till like 4.5, the video I saw to like 4.5, like your child is basically like not their own being. They're still just like a part, like an extension of you, essentially. That's why like age is very important because kids are learning how to be themselves, essentially, not be the other person. Because it goes into like our wiring. And that thing I sent you today of the reverse waves.
Ooh.
See, I got hit. They're in front.
You got hit?
See.
Here. Oh, you still have them?
I just have meaning. Yeah. They're coming. Watch out. They're up in build. They're up in build, so be careful. Oh my god, I suck butt, bro. How? Ooh, you're so lucky. I could have killed.
Oh, no.
That sucks.
Bro. I'm so mad.
Damn it.
I was frozen. As soon as I stepped up. I went to go shoot them with the thing.
That dude got so lucky, bro. I hit him for 180. And it's crazy because I was right in his face. How do you tell me a shotgun is 180? Whatever.
I was going to shoot him with a fucking cannon.
I should have stayed with you, probably. I would have helped.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, because the other guy separated.
Wouldn't have made a difference in my end.
Well, not necessarily. This is where like the future is untold, so you can decide what you want, but you know, that's why it happens the way it happens. So it's like lessons and lessons. Like me, like why did I react like that? I didn't have to and I didn't need to, but I did because I have to for my own personal things that I have to do. So that I stop lying to myself.
What are the hot spots?
No, yellow ones.
Oh.
There's an update tomorrow with Nike. You know one way you can go like deciding things, the one that stresses you the least. I don't know. That might make sense.
It all stresses me.
Well, that's what I mean. The one that stresses you the least, meaning you have the less things to worry about, like I don't know, your carb, brake fluid and stuff, kind of idea. Because there's this thing of like, that's why it's so awesome, because it's like the idea of bad is that you can always improve. So like once you have a home and now you know like, oh, that's what I have, then maybe you want to add a pool, right? But then the problems of like certain things is like how you decide certain things, because HOA is very interesting on how people are doing communities. And it's important because you have to, this is why the government is awesome, because we don't know how a lot of things work. So like a lot of houses are designed because the government was trying to see the best way to allocate people, and that's what we're today, where we are today, because we've been telling ourselves what we think is supposed to be, but we're not honest with ourselves. So now we have this world that is kind of half designed to support human life. Now we just have to
Oh, I know what the fuck just happened.
Right.
Ay, coño, bebé, you scared the bejesus out of me. She like came up behind me and touched me with just the tip of her fingers. I didn't know she was there.
Yo, that's something else. That reminds me when I was a kid. and I had watched The Grudge, and I went to sleep, and my somehow my watch was behind me, and I was turning around, and I felt this cold thing in the middle of my back, and I'm like, okay, bro, I'm dead. And then I slowly reached because I was like, okay, I'm gonna die. And then I watched my watch, and I was like, breath of fresh air, bro. Yeah, that shit was scary. To the bottom on the right too. It's almost down.
I hit something.
I think, yeah, there was a dinosaur there too. But I think he went behind. There's a guy up here, Rosa, if you can see him. Where I'm going up.
Yeah.
His friend is there. He might have gone down. No, he's right here. Okay. Where's he right there? Do you need minis?
There's somebody here.
Welcome back. You know what happened to me for the first time, like day before yesterday? I never had that happen where like your character just stays in one place. And actually, I think I might have, but I don't know. It was very noticeable the other day.
Oh yeah? Oh my God, was that you?
See. Dude, if I could, this is why we are who we are. Like, whenever I get the chance, I'm gonna make a game where I can just go around destroying everything eventually, because it's just fun. Especially when you can do like earthquakes and destroy like the entire planet, that would be cool. What are you gonna say?
Yeah. You find your backpack? Yeah. I'm seeing more times to you. Deja eso, chiquito.
No what? Oh, that's the quest you're trying to do. Okay, gotcha. They changed the clouds. Did you notice?
How they change?
They're like more realistic, you could say, but they're bigger and they're like they don't look as fake in a sense. They used to. They still look fake, but in terms of like real. But they had very weird things before. And if you get close to them, you'll notice a lot more stuff, obviously. But yeah. It's really hard to get close to them in this game. Kind of impossible. Creative, you can fly up to them. Actually, you can fly beyond them. You can go very far. Whoa! Run! Run, baby, run! Oh yeah, you didn't hear because you were like, what's it called? Lagging, basically. But did you see they have a Nike collab tomorrow?
Yeah, but what?
A collab with Nike, with the shoe company. So something's coming out tomorrow with them. Well, I don't know. It's like an island and there's rewards and stuff. Most likely gonna be skins and shit. So maybe I don't know, some shoes or something.
Fortnite design shoes.
Oh, it will eventually. That's why I keep telling you. There's gonna be. Imagine when they have Fashion Week in Fortnite, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome when we get there. Hopefully sooner than later.
Deja eso, Rosalea, eso es de papi.
Definitely sooner than later, but it has to happen.
What happened?
Definitely sooner than later, but it has to happen. It'll be, I think, whenever they make somehow for you to make your own like skins within the game. Because right now the really hard part of doing that is the program. They don't have a program for you to make your own skins in the game. When that's a thing, I don't know, bro. We're gonna be doing some. We're gonna be like on 20 different islands in one match. I don't know, something. It's gonna be interesting. Oh my god. By then you won't get stuck in the internet anymore. Very likely, because by then we should have sound computers. Or sound consoles, I guess. It's really annoying when you get stuck. It sucks.
Salud, mami. There's people.
Oh man! Oh, I did hit you. Ah! Man, I lost his Goku. Okay, I got him. Jesus Christ, I lost his foot steps.
His teammates up here.
Did he jump down? Oh, I'm coming wherever you are. Hold on. Oh yeah. What, bro?
Coño! Sorry, baby.
Jesus Christ, he shot with the wrong gun. Anyways.
Let me see your eyeball. You got a boogity with an ugly. Boogity with an ugly. Let me see the other one. No.
Oh, wait, let me change this to Sarah Bill. You didn't say anything last time. I forgot. Oh shit, they changed this thing too. They changed the discovery tab. Now it's saying play with friends. That's interesting. The update hasn't happened either. Okay, interesting. Zero Bill. I have to ready again.
Un beso. No, 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 no. No. No.
You have to ready again. I don't know if you did.
Oh, thought I had.
You were, but I put it on Zero Bill.
I got asked the other day if I could create any Blizzard combination for Dairy Queen's menu, what would it be? Well, funny story, this already kind of happened. When I was 10 or 11, Dairy Queen brought out a Blizzard called Confetti Cake, and I always added Oreos to it to make the best tasting Blizzard ever. The next year, Dairy Queen brought out a new Blizzard called Birthday Cake Oreo. It was very similar to my own creation, and although they did not create it on my behalf, as a kid I always said that they did. I got asked the other day if I could create any Blizzard combination for Dairy Queen's menu, what would it be? Well, this powerful hair smoothie is my secret to healthy hair at 41. It contains no dairy and no refined sugar and tastes really good. They're now roasting each ingredient. Chia seeds are bursting with essential amino acids to prevent hair thinning. Flax seeds increase circulation and prevent breakage. Sunflower is a great source of iron. Pumpkin seeds for their oleic and linoleic acid. Roasting each ingredient releases the oils and makes it more effective. Now for my favorite ingredient, lotus seed. It's high in protein, magnesium, and helps strengthen your hair. Now that the seeds are roasted, we're ready to...
Rosalea, ¿dónde te fuiste? Babe, is she over there with you? Eh? I was asking you if she was over there with you. Run, baby, run! Run! You're so big, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Remember what I told you about the water? You see how the rocks are floating? But like, look, the rocks are floating, but the water is falling. So like, you know, that's kind of not real.
What's oh, the rocks are floating.
Yeah, but the water is falling.
The water's falling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You still need drones? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh man, I dropped them. I didn't drop them. Cool. Be careful, there's somebody. Well, not really. I'm coming to where you are if I don't die. I'm gonna throw you a mini. You are. No, you're over here. It's behind you. It's on where you just came from, but I'm going where you are. You still done? You have one more up there. Are you done with them?
No.
How many you got left?
Coño! Oh my god, what button did I hit? Coño. Oh my god, what was happening with me?
Updating. We're always updating. See, he was on the thing on the zip line. He's over there. I hit him one time, but or maybe no, one time. Yeah, he's going again.
I hit him for 33.
He's almost down. His shield's broken. That man's brave. How many times you have to break a shield, bro? There's still people back over there. I really don't know how people have been doing this for so long, bro. Food is so dragging. Somebody in the air too.
Rosalia, you're gonna get your fingers caught.
Behind us, or behind me, I guess.
Move.
Footsteps.
Coño.
Come back. Come here. Come this way.
He's right there. He came down.
Let's see, but I have to reload my gun. What, bro? How many? This is dumb. I swear, bro. This game makes no sense, dude. Please come. Keep going back. Keep going back. No, go back. Go back. Go back.
He got me.
Come here, bro. You coming? No, you're not coming.
You cannot have my remote. What are you doing with those shorts? Ow! You scratched my face. Don't do that. You big tiny baby.
Yeah. Bebé. 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 The one in the shop, the signer Suki, is kind of like a foreshadowing to what I was telling you of fashion shows. Her name is the signer too, so. Bebé. Scooby-Doo? What's Scooby-Doo? That's interesting.
Mine.
Mine.
It's mine. It's mine.
Mine.
It's mine. It's mine.
That word is interesting.
It's mine.
Demented. Mine. Mine.
Pika, pika, pika. 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 Peekaboo! 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 Peekaboo!
Oh shit.
Peekaboo!
Pika, 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 peekaboo.
Go get daddy, go get daddy.
Need to find a job in a dispensary now. Need to find a job in a dispensary now, then I'll be like set for the rest of my life.
We don't.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna look up there, but more than here, but I'm gonna look here too. Actually, I was thinking too, we eventually technically have to turn Florida into like all of our family when everybody else
After
dies.
the what?
Have to turn Florida into all of our family when everybody else that's here dies.
Everybody else that's here died?
Yeah. So death is like very useful if you understand what it's for and why we need to go to the other side sometimes, not all the time, and depends on what you are perceiving with that. But when you live a very long time, your children are going to live a very long time, so you have to find a place where all your family is going to live a very long time. Since we're already here and I'm to the point that I don't want to move ever again, it's going to be in the States somewhere. And it's linked to our country too, because our country is really close. Technically, it's the same idea, because all Dominicans are family, because this is the whole thing, like we're all one big family, but we don't see it that way. But either way, because of reality, I mean, that's cool to think about, but kind of gonna take over the entire planet essentially, or mix it in, not take over, mix it into like all the other races. We have children from every freaking genealogy, essentially. That's what like the whole thing of Abraham. They told you're gonna have the ancestors to like the stars or whatever. It's also like interesting to think about, because that's kind of like telling them it was like a life sentence because they weren't following God's word essentially, even though they're made to seem like they were in the Bible, but they were, because those things are like, oh, you're gonna have billions and billions of family members because we're so ignorant that we have to create beings that don't live very long because they're not taking care of themselves, and we need a lot of them to get to today because everything is very time consuming. I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. Especially when, I don't know, dude, because I'm not having a kid. Like, for me, no, I am never having Especially what I've been telling you about, dude, that's your own birth control, even for you, right? So that because it's your thoughts. So at the end of the day, you can get so in tune with yourself that you can, women do this either way. You release, I think it's called reactants or some shit like that, that they either tell the sperm to swim towards the egg or away from the egg. So this is why, like, dude, if you understand whatever it is that we're supposed to understand, you are able to take yourself and create your own children without anyone, because that's the power that you have as a woman. That's why women are really dangerous, because technically, let's say you made a whole like civilization, right? Because that's what is going to happen eventually with women, because birth is actually really nice, but we're all fucked up. I might die from the guy behind.
Wow.
I thought you were hitting. He's back here. His friend is almost dead. Oh, I'm gonna die. He's coming. Watch out. I thought you were outside. How do you get back inside?
Huh?
How do you get back inside? I went outside because you were outside and they were shooting. I think you were outside.
I was inside the whole time.
Oh, my bad. I went outside. I thought they were shooting you. I was like, well, I gotta go do this. Dude, you. Well, I'm not gonna ask you because obviously you sure you were inside, but I could have swore. Never mind. Because I literally thought you were attacking the other guy, so I attacked this guy, and then the one behind me turned around and started shooting me. I guess he was attacking some other person.
I was attacking the other guy, but then he started, he like ran away and started shooting grenades at me. So then I jumped off so I wouldn't get hit with the grenades. And then he ran away.
Oh wow.
And then the other guy came at me.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm never letting anything out ever again. Fuck that. Never going on. No. That's what, like, dude, like, that is the only reason that I have no problems with the life that I have. Because if I didn't know that and I continued the life that I was living, I would be so angry when I was older. To figure that out then, I don't know what I would do then. Even now, I'm like, dude, like, how could you been so stupid? But anyway, yeah, no, man. Like, if it's like, maybe in my sleep, some girl might get me like they did Lot in the Bible, but nah, man, because I'm trying to get to the point where you can't even like get me in my sleep. Fuck that. It's just too valuable, bro. Nah, bro, you laugh. That shit is like no joke, bro. You don't know, like, I've only been doing this for like a few months, and my soul feels like, dude, I don't know. Like, I can't even believe how could any of us have lived since the beginning of time with that form of living. But it makes sense too, because it's like we're 100%, and over time as we multiplied, the energy force is becoming less and less because it's not getting revitalized essentially. So like, let's say I'm 100%, I have a child, my child is 100%, but if I'm at a 99%, my child's going to be at 99.8, and then the child's going to be 99.7, and so on and so forth, depending on you, because it all depends on you. That's why it's so awesome that we get to get this experience, because it's very freaking unbelievable, to say the least.
Pop, are you hungry?
You still need the drones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See if we do better this time.
Oh, hit one.
They're up here. And then there's a guy oh, okay. There's a guy behind you. Be careful with that one, because he's the one that's shooting the guy in front of you. There's another guy over here. Okay, boy. There's a slap juice right here.
Yeah, I have a minute.
There's somebody behind too. Bro, I swear to everything I know. Wow. How much life he has. Watch out behind you. There might be people behind. Oh, can you? Well, here. There's somebody down here. There's somebody down here. Be careful. Be careful. There's somebody down there, dude, somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. Somewhere over here. They might have left. They might have been this other person's team.
I didn't see nobody.
I saw footsteps earlier. Until we get surprised or something. There should be another team on the other side though, unless they died or left. Oh, so exhausted. Dum 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 dum. Whoa. 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 There's another one. There's a person. Oh, there's another one there. I don't know. Maybe it's this doing the footsteps, but nothing is hidden, man.
No, I just seen footsteps.
Okay. It's not just me. I don't know, dude. There's a clone. I think I hear that. Yeah, we will be able to see the person. Because of the, I don't know.
Yeah, that was, oh yeah, because we just think the thing. Damn, there's no one last drone.
You need one more? And go here, and hopefully we find one. Shady Stilts. We still have like, I think, another week of the storm. It's not the funnest thing there. Sorry, stairs. No, I just marked it because that's where the bounty's coming from. See if there's more drones. These more real physics are awesome, but they're very scary. Let's see.
There's footsteps over there, I think.
Shit. Yeah. I don't think there's any drones though. Now. I don't see any. You got out?
Yep. I'm gonna die. If my dumbass wanna be throwing grenades instead of shooting.
No, it's okay.
Come on, Gigi. Leave your clothes alone. Come on, Gigi. You can't grab it. It's too far.
This thing go. I think I'll go to later. Ooh! Oh, I still next to mix them. Fudge. So thankful for water, man. Whoa!
You don't want me to heat it up?
Bye-bye. Bus driver. Whoa. Boom, boom. Choo. Got 12 seconds.
Deja de cruzarla.
Boom. Or we can go to Bruto, the thing right here, hotspot.
Hold on, mami.
Oh boy. Brutal Bastion, there's still some drones here you can get. There's one person maybe left. I'm trying to find them. Oh my lord. That's up what? Are you on the ground? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay, close. I think they'll jump out here.
Should be empty. Let me see. I think there is a drone or two left. Try to stop it. Well, try to kill everyone as soon as I landed. Might have knocked it down though. No, I don't see it anymore.
Oh fuck, I can't jump over there.
Oh, this one right here. Can't mark drones? That's lame.
I can't see them.
Come on, Fortnite, what are you doing, bro? Where you at? It's right here. You can't mark them now. Let me see if there's another. Actually, I think there might be two. No, that's one. One. Actually, there is two. There's one up here, too. There's a person near where I am, so be careful. Let me see. Where is that thing? It's gone, no flow. Got the bullets, bro. There's another drone over here by the flag.
I think that's all of them, yeah. That is all of them. Oh shit. That's annoying.
You know, in Japan, this is how interesting it is. You know, in Japan, they're trying to figure out ways to incentivize people to have children because of the declining population. You hear?
In Japan?
Mm-hmm.
In Japan, they're trying to incentivize people?
Yeah, they're trying to figure out ways to like get people to have more children. Because the way that this is things is that we're not getting like really like, I don't know what it is that we're not getting or getting, but there's people that are concerned about population decline because population has been, the birth rate has gone down. Like now you only have one child or two instead of 5 or 12. That's why we are 8 billion now. When, huh? ¿Qué pasó? You said concern about?
No, your thing had cut out when you said concerned about.
Oh, not sure.
My thing had frozen.
No, I know, but I don't know where the concern about part.
You said there's people that are concerned about you talking about the population.
Oh, like, okay, so, because I don't know, like, how the focus is, but let me see.
What you said, you didn't say.
No, let me think. I'm just trying
like,
to.
in my
I
head,
got
you
you.
didn't say it.
No, I got you. I know where I'm trying to process again my thoughts, because it's just an indication of like what I told you, like it's your own birth control, right? So like if people knew why do we need people, or if we knew, because I have to add myself so I don't get confused. I have to do that. If we knew why we need to live or die, we would not be so concerned about things. Like essentially over there, they have somehow it's a form of birth control. Also, the guy that I told you, Sagru, well, nothing because you already know him anyway. They talk about, so I don't know if you ever heard of neem. It's like a spice.
Oh fuck! Thank God I missed one.
Yeah. Neem is a spice that breaks down the sperm cell in you, and it's harder to get pregnant. So it's like an organic birth control. So, for example, he says that the people at his center, the Isha Yoga Center, they haven't had a birth in 25 years. And yeah, because the thing is, we do need more people, but we need to figure out individually our needs so that when we have more people and we have more planets, we're living consciously in terms of what we're doing. So like that's another thing. Like, why do we have birth control? Because it's really hard to tighten your prostate to the point that it needs to be, to that you are in control of your being, so that you can technically, like travel through space and time at your own will with your words, because that's how powerful your words are, because they're sound and you bend space and time with your words, literally. So this is going to take time till we get to Jesus on earth, and then because it's also interesting. Okay, so like for me, I try to think of things like, okay, if Jesus comes back, it was really impossible to believe him when he was here, so it's going to be really impossible to believe him when he's here back. And then even then when he's back and like everyone is wherever we supposedly, huh? Oh, and we get to the point that we're all supposed to get. What are we going to be doing then? Because it's like, okay, if people have nothing to complain about, nah.
Oh man, I'm about to.
Mm-hmm.
Probably dead, ain't I?
No, this one's almost dead though. Because that's why we complain. Because if you have nothing to complain about, then yeah, me too. Well, not really, because I saw the other guy coming.
Well, no, I was frozen.
I know. I saw you frozen. You were right here. No, your feet were on the ground running.
I was up there when I was frozen.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why it's just so crazy. Oh, slurp truck. And birth is really death, right? Because it's one and the same. That's why we are not doing what we're supposed to do. We're just doing it on our individual, because I want to hold my breath for the rest of time, but fuck that, bro. That shit is, that's hard as hell. I'm doing it, I'm practicing now, but that's just, yeah, it's hard. And holding my breath has to do with like the thing I was telling you, like there's air all in my system, so there's air everywhere and it's not being used the way it's supposed to, so now my system is fucked up essentially. So now that's why we all are doing the things we're doing, because we're trying to fix our individual systems, but we're still trying to make it outside. We're trying to tell other people, this is what you need, this is what you need, which is what I'm doing when I tell you stuff. That okay, you're helping me understand like how things are making sense, so that I can continue processing things and eventually get to the point where I can shut up and just live here in peace and leave people alone. Because for me, the reason I don't want to talk is because when I talk, I'm bothering myself, right? So that's why I want to get to the point that I understand my words. And also that's why it says guard your brother like the apple of your eye, because what bothers you is what keeps you here to continue doing stuff. Even though it's a bother, you will do it for your family, because family is such a weird concept, man. Like, you shouldn't give discounts to your family. Your family should pay you more, because they should think of how much it takes for you to... Are you there? I don't know if you're stuck. You might be stuck. Welcome back. Yeah.
What? That was frozen.
No, yeah, it's
I think
stuck.
it went home.
Looks like it. In front of you, left.
Oh, gee, look what he got.
You gonna take in the cat?
Oh, I thought I did. WTF.
Oh, I should take this. Watch out, car. Might be his friend.
Where the fuck is he? Oh.
He's down.
I'm like, where the hell he go?
It's just there. Doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo. Oh. Oh boy. So much stuff to think through, but it's also pointless. This is breaking the truck. Watch out. You know the sad truth, technically, that it's nothing's gonna get fixed until I figure out my income issue. When I have like a lot of money and I can do all these things and be quiet and just do them. Which is gonna be interesting whenever that happens for me, because money and I are very weird things in a sense. Also, an interesting one I saw recently, like money backwards, if you take the Y and cut the little leg on the bottom, is venom. You heard?
Mm-hmm.
That one's interesting. There's a person right here. And if you don't take the Y, it's like Genom being full. Ooh, almost hit him.
Mom. Like 110. I can't fucking kill you.
No,
I'm
you.
fucking frozen. Bro.
Yeah, you.
I'm frozen.
Jesus Christ.
The glitch in my shit.
Yeah. It's
You see the glitch?
Yeah, that's why I was waiting. I was next to you waiting.
Bro. Freaking glitch.
Yeah, it's. Hopefully,
I was afraid to let go of
soon.
the trigger because I felt like I was gonna explode me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's one over there.
Too far behind. Bro, choose one, like you're crouching and running and stuff like get turning. This game is amazing.
He's almost dead.
Bro, how fucking insane is that tree, bro? 2 sniper shots? Boom! Oh, I missed it. Oh no, he's still alive.
He still didn't die. You seen that?
Uh-huh. I thought it was gonna be like the other one.
You
The
don't
other
wanna
one.
die?
The other one, you hit him right at the, like when I saw it, like the rocket hit him and he poofed. So it was like so cool because it was like a movie. He's over here. Did he go left? Oh, right. Oh, I see.
Right. I'm glitching as I'm approaching this guy.
Behind. What? They were next to each other, bro. I missed that.
Are they above?
Right here. I hit him for 120. The guy's coming. Be careful. You do. Oh my God, dude, you're wild. Why do you do that? Come back a little.
Knocked one.
Nice. Almost there.
He's right behind me. Talk, Jose.
That's very intense because it's like, bro, this thing is so baffling. I dropped slurp juice right there if you think. I don't know if you haven't. Okay. I tried to intercept him too. Jesus Christ. I swear to you, this game is so irritating sometimes. Whoa, bro, what? You guys are awesome. You can just come back, because there's 2 of them. Come back, yeah. Oh shit.
Ah, fuck! No!
Oh, that's crazy, dude. Oh my god. Oh, that was cool.
I could have killed him if I didn't know if my other cannon was fucking loaded.
You could have ended up killing both of them actually. You got lucky when you switched to a shotgun. If you had had like a headshot, you would have died.
Yeah.
Also, like the thing had to reload. That would have, I don't know, that would have been interesting. Lord. Each day's gonna get longer. Time's gonna get shorter.
Hi.
What's happening? Dum, dum. It's so weird having a car that I don't, have to think of how many uses I have left.
Huh?
It's so weird having a car that I don't have to think of how many uses I have left. Like, it's very weird.
Did you sell the other one?
Yeah, it was interesting. I put it on thing and like dude, it was crazy. Like, I put it on a thing and some guy came with a tow truck, and they have this. I didn't know they did, but they have this tow truck that you get in front of the car, and basically it's all like a robot. There's this arm comes down and gets in between the front bumper, and then it pushes behind the tires, and it opens up to like a stick behind the tires, so it locks the tires, and it just lifts the car. It's like, what? And then the dude took the car. It was crazy. I don't have any guns.
Come on, bro. Eliminate this guy. One of my challenges.
But yeah, I did sell it. Making short answers so long. I'm sorry.
You put it on what though?
Offer up.
Offer up?
They also, dude, it's crazy how this world works. Like, you can find jobs on OfferUp too now. They have like a job section where you can look for jobs on OfferUp. It's crazy, dude.
Okay.
It's just nuts. I just want a dispensary where I can go, maybe 3-4 times a week. Make some money on the side, and then, I don't know, learn more about cannabis. This shit's gonna take over the world. Fortunately or unfortunately. I need to find, I don't know. I guess it would be like that anyway, because incienso was the thing. Incense. Incense for smoke. Incense, like incenses. Weird. Whoa! Obi-Wan.
Where's the other guy?
There's 2 of them. There's one left to me, and then there's...
Didn't realize there was an alien in front of me.
I didn't make it. Got minis?
Agua.
I think the garage comes out next chapter 5. That's gonna be cool. But that's gonna be like December or next year.
Oh, good stuff. Oh, right on me. Okay, let me get your head. I need a headshot.
This game is bananas, man. Oh my lord. Thank God. Ah, why are you screaming, baby? My alarm is so sensitive, bro. I don't know if it's cars that trigger it. The rain, really? Scream so much, I gotta see how to make it less sensitive. I've never done that. Guess thank you for things being hard. Oh, what's this guy? Oh, never mind.
Okay. Oh yeah, where was it?
Okay.
How'd you find it on your head? Oh man.
That's a cool lamp. Now it's gonna be crazy the day you can like look at this lamp and grab it in your room and pull it from the game and put it in your room and then grab it from your room and put it back in the game. That's gonna be cool. Oh yeah. Yeah. I marked a purple DMR over there somewhere. I don't know if that's the one you mentioned.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay.
I think I might remember where I was. Not really, but you know, you can run around here. Where did I drop you, sniper?
I'm going to the bounty.
To the bounty?
Mm-hmm. I think they're going to the safety house.
And somebody behind too. Sorry. Somebody in the sky too, but I don't see. Oh, wait. They might be flying here. Okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
Somebody up top too.
Oh! Where the fuck was they shooting me from?
Yeah, there's another team up top. The ones that will grab the thing maybe. And there's a guy on the bottom.
What the fuck
swimming.
was that?
Okay, whoa, bro. Ah, man. Mira esa vaina, bro. What? There's two up here.
How the fuck? Who's that up over here?
Watch out, there's two up there and they're like very angry. See. No, you took our bounty. Dude, this game is so evil. You know how many people I follow like right behind them, but they don't know I'm behind them? Yo, it's crazy. It's scary to think of. You know, someone can be following you, you don't even know. Mira tu tigre aquí.
I'm over there. You got him?
See, his friend's coming back. I'm going to hide over here. I should have let him. He's back here.
Ooh. Alright, guys. Oh,
behind you, behind.
I'm gonna tie him.
Another? Jesus Christ, bro. I just wanna run around again.
I'm surprised those that we killed didn't have any more of those things on their body.
What things?
Oh, those lap juices.
Oh.
I'm surprised.
I grabbed two, so I don't know. Well, there's more right here too. I don't know if you're looking for some.
Yeah, because I have one, so I just wanted to restore another one.
Okay. Rosa.
Let's see.
You want the cannon?
Inspect. Missile damage 26. Oh, you got a cannon? Where's the cannon?
Right there. Mark. Sky. By the island. Can't mark the island? What? Why so far? That's funny. Ah. Bum, bum, na, 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 na. Do, 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 do.
Is that a car?
A car? I don't know. I haven't heard one.
I don't know, there's something on my right side. I think
There's a car up there. They might be up there. Yep.
Okay.
Ah, man, I missed.
Oh, they moved right in that moment.
That thing is so intense.
Like, I heard a car.
They got out. Oh, never mind. I can't. See, to the left. There's people on the island too fighting. Ooh, man, that almost hit him, bro. Okay.
There's a gold hunter rifle over here. I mean, sniper. There's someone landing on me.
I'm coming.
No, they didn't land directly on me. I just saw like people on me.
They're in front of it. Actually, right here. Oh, it's a bot. There's another guy in the sky. Be careful to the left.
Bye bye. You and your bot.
Poof. Where are we, my friends? There's a rift up here. There's a guy too, but I don't see him anymore, so be careful. Mama.
No me puedo subir por esta roca.
Be tough. Don't see no bullets, bro. Maybe.
Where the fuck are they?
I don't know. I think they're down here because I don't see bullets up there. Yeah, they're down here, maybe. Yep. Bro, they're like hiding in this thing.
Coño!
Watch out. Be careful, somebody was shooting. I hope we don't die. I thought somebody else was shooting.
Right?
Maybe they're over the hill? That drum gun is fun, but I don't like doing things so many times. After you.
I'm eating it.
Pum 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 na na na. Whoa!
Did you just go shot it? Cool.
Bro! You get away from me, bro. That's funny, his name was Robot Kill. Wow. Too far off. There's two left. Pum 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 Bro. No! No! Why? Be careful. Go get healed. 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 It's fine. Go get healed.
In the bush. Like, why couldn't I freeze when I was in the fucking bush?
Ah, wow, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Dale otro, dale con el otro. Oh, dang it. Wow, I can't believe this.
So I'm fucking mad that it threw me right dead center.
Yeah. That was BS. Major BS.
Oh, mad, bro.
It could have happened when you were in the bush, like you said, huh? It had to
right?
be. Oh my God,
it had to be when I was like trying to run to a different spot.
And they had to come right at the time. It's just wow. Well, I mean, it's linked too, but still, it's wow.
You just ate.
Oh my God, bro. Esta muchacha. Ay, Dios mío. No, 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 no.
Tomorrow is Tuesday. Do you
Tuesday.
don't work tomorrow? You work tomorrow. I Wednesday.
What's the job he's gonna be doing though?
He's gonna be working for FedEx.
Oh, FedEx. Oh, that's a really.
For a third party of FedEx, but the gear they gave him says FedEx.
It's just, you could buy ropes.
Mm.
Oh, I see. Like a franchise kind of branch. That's interesting.
You mark there?
No. If you want anywhere, where we can go mega city.
Okay. ¿Un beso? ¿Otro beso? ¿Un beso? ¡Mua!
What? Didn't grab the gun, bro. Be funny.
How, baby? I would just throw my phone. Oh my gosh.
Why you don't have your phone? Huh? Why you throwing everything? You won't get it.
You can take this. I have one. And somebody else has it. Isn't somebody straight ahead from me?
See, he just took the zip line up.
I'm not sure.
There's like a whole bunch of chests in this area.
Who's Daddy Love? Who's Daddy's Love at? You ain't get Daddy Love?
This gun is should be something else. Yeah, no, that gun is dangerous, bro. I don't know why people want first person.
Hmm?
I don't know why people want first person. It's dangerous.
I don't like first person.
I don't like first person in my life. Like me, I'm already first person, I don't need a game because they're not really first person. You can't see your feet. You can't see how you would see in real life. So whenever they make it to that level, maybe, but I don't know. I'll be finicky by that because that means you're putting your consciousness into like a computer. And I don't know. I'll be always skeptical about that. Like I accept it, but I'm still skeptical. Like Because it's weird, because we're energy, so you can technically be downloaded into a computer and still think and all these things. It's just weird too. Just like, even like try to imagine it. I don't know.
No.
Vas a caer, Rosalea. Oh no. Oh, that's good.
Let's die.
Mega city. Can't wait till the city's huge, bro, and there's like, you know, some people living here. Imagine you walk into one of these rooms and there's a person that starts shooting you because like, bro, get out of my room or something. I don't know.
I'm not sure about me.
That would be funny. Oh my god. I can't wait for the digital age.
You're letting Daddy kiss you. You're not giving him a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Oh my god, 2 people on me.
Give Daddy a kiss.
Bad.
I'm not sure about me.
Dame la bola. Catch. Ready?
Mary.
You didn't catch it? I got her last one. Ready? Oh! You okay? You okay. Throw it at me. And I think it too. Hey.
Nati ghetto.
What are you doing? Drive different types of vehicles.
If you land by the racetrack, there should be a car.
Here?
City?
Huh?
Yeah, the city. I think the car, well actually maybe not. Well, there's sometimes there's a truck there too. Sorry.
What happened? Oh my god.
What was it?
Kid was about to freaking undo my TV. These hours. Oh, there's a person down here.
I'm
Why
almost there,
didn't they
but I don't
get
have
the
any
gangsters?
guns.
There's 2 of them. Why didn't they get this gangsters?
There's the trucks right here, land on them, and there's a bike right here too, so just get in these 2 cars and there's a bike over here. Oh fuck. Mira the carro. Just get out of that one and get on the other one. You're crazy. Now don't get out. Oh, bro, get away.
You said now
no.
don't get out?
No, because you're already up there, you know, so it's like, never mind. I was just trying to get you to do the whole challenge thing, but you know, there's that one and there's the bike over there marked already. Before we died, but thankfully we didn't die. So yeah, it gets crazy. Let me take this. Don't break it otherwise. Break it down to 50 if you can, or 100. Okay, almost 1, 2, 3, go. Thank you.
I don't think that comes with a different vehicle.
You should have it now. Truck, bike, and thing.
They like ran way past the freaking King's Chest. And I'm like, really? Y'all just gonna okay. Yeah, see another one.
People never cease to surprise us.
I see a King's Chest. And they go get it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Unless you got it. Oh no, you haven't. That's a purple one of these. Who's this guy? ¿Qué pasa aquí? ¿Qué pasa?
Optimus Primal. God, I can't wait till they release that mode. It's gonna be crazy, bro. That racing mode. Cause this is like a small taste of what they're working on this track. Let me see, where are you? Yeah. And then these mechanics feel so awesome for driving. I would prefer this to like Need for Speed.
You played that? You played that?
To your left. Or I'm gonna go down this way. Oh shit! Oh, you got out? Bro, you're a very interesting child. Whoa!
Oh my god, bro, my bad. Oh, there wasn't even no bounty. Here, I have a spray.
It's more like that way. Where are you?
Small.
There's some minis in there too.
Oh, there's some other things here.
There's some flowers out there, some slurp flowers. Yeah. I wonder why they're gonna end up being named. The flowers, what they're gonna end up being named. Slurp flowers?
What's gonna be named?
What? What they're gonna end up being named. So like, eventually it's gonna get so crazy. You're gonna have so many plants and stuff, and you're gonna have like different slurp plants. So like, what are they gonna be named? Like you have names in real life for stuff. Can't wait till they have like a farming simulator in here. That's gonna be the day, bro. Be like Harvest Moon, raise my cows and my horses, you know, and don't have to fight all the time.
Where the fuck is our donkey?
It's in front, technically right there.
Come on, I just reloaded this shit. Like, seriously?
Poor man, Optimus Primal behind. I think it's his teammate.
You got to be kidding.
Super Ness is his name. Just have to make some more income.
How do you make
well,
it
actually, I can do stuff. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god. Sorry. I jumped and like I was okay, but by like an almost second I missed the rope. So yeah, then I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Oh
But,
my god.
yeah, like that, but yeah. I'm sorry.
I hit the fucking thing to go down the zip line and it didn't take it.
No, yeah, that's why that almost happened to me. That's why I screeched like that. I was scared. I've already died like that one time too before. That I remember. Mm-hmm. Take the slap juice. Oh my lord. I'm not a little bit far away from you, dude. Oh, I see them over here. I missed. And there's probably people behind you too, so be careful.
Ay, Dios mío!
The people that are picking up the thing. And you shot, so they gotta wear, and you know, you gotta. That's right. Yeah. Oh, it only takes 1 second of breathing wrong. There's two now.
Oh, I only
see, and they're trying to fight the other guys. See, like this guy doesn't even know I'm here, bro. You see this shit? Oh no! Target voltado, my mouth. Ah! Shouldn't have missed that second shot.
Okay. What do you think? Your face. Whatever you got to live before you got off. Whatever did you get to before you got off? I said level, not gold. You was like 38 when I was like over there watching.
I'll be able to see. Nope.
Oh my god. Why am I playing on the floor?
You say, why are you playing on the floor? It's the best place to play. Salud. Yeah, you just gotta build stronger butts so we can sit for a long time.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I love the baby.
That's why the whole thing about mass is my ass is my ass, mass, my ass. And you have to sit it for a long time, right? But anyway, that's why mass is so important. Because the most thing that you're gonna do, like that's the most important in a sense, is sitting down. Because it's how you feel things. Siento, me siento, right? Sitting down is a very interesting thing. And sit backwards is tis, which is kind of in there with time. Anyway, I don't know. Sitting is not easy. especially with your soles of your feet touching. Man, I wish I knew this when I was a baby in the womb.
I'm indecisive when we drive.
What?
Should I do the 7 ride on my cozy ride? Oh well.
I love you guys. Just,
Rumble.
oh, I'm still on my back.
Wait, babe.
Haven't seen you in a while, Jonesy. This guy just killed the skin. Seen it in a while, but it's probably gonna come into play in the next, I don't know, part of the story. Definitely the next part of the story, most likely.
Don't run. Come back.
That does sound
There's
so
somebody inside the
fitting.
thing. Or I thought I seen somebody inside it.
I really love these ruins, bro. These statues are so cool too. I don't know, I haven't seen anything so yet. Ooh. Sound like an explosion to the east. No, to the west. To the northwest. Right here.
The person right there. Babe, move out the way, please.
Oh, I'm gonna die. There's somebody behind you too. There's somebody behind you too.
Yes. Yeah, there was no saving me, but you in the middle. I'm like, wait, there's somebody, and you was like, No, I wouldn't have. I would have had a better chance. I would have helped toss it, killed that one, and then we would have killed the other one. Come on. Come on.
The best thing about that is that if you don't do that, then you don't have to add this to the equation, you know? Like you wouldn't have to wonder if it was because of it or not.
Okay. You good.
Muchacha, pero for real, how many times you gonna have me do this for the rest of my life, bro? Where I put these keys too?
What?
My alarm keeps going off because of cars, I think.
Babe, put your car on offer up. Was it his car on offer up?
Oh no, an offer up is like, that's the greatest thing to sell shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what you said, right?
See.
Yeah.
I'm saying like,
how much you sell your car for?
well, I put it for 1,000, but they gave me 500. I junked it though.
He put it for 1,000, but he sold it for 500. They gave him 500.
I just basically junked it though. Wait.
Huh?
I basically junked it.
You jumped it?
I basically junked it. Basically.
You basically jumped it?
No, he jumped it.
Basically, so. Well, I didn't call, no. I didn't call anyone. I put an offer up, and people reached out to me.
Yeah.
You can still.
2007, right?
Well, you can still. So you can do offer up and get money. You get like whatever you ask for. I knew, dude. There's no way. The dude asked me to pay me less. I was like, interesting. But I didn't say anything. That's why I love not talking, because I didn't say anything. And he's like, well, you just gave me the 500. If I had said something because of the way I am, I would have been like, well, because I'm learning to not say anything. Because when I say stuff, I screw myself. Because right.
So you didn't say anything to him at all?
Listen. So when he got here, when he offered me 500, I was like, okay. When he got here, it's like, will you take less, right? And I didn't say anything. I was like, and that's all like my emotion, because I didn't know what to say. Because normally I would be like, well, dude, how much do you want to give me for the car? I just need the car gone. Really? That's my mentality. I don't really care how much it costs. I need it gone. Anyway, but I didn't say anything, so he just gave me the 500. But if I had said something, it would have been along the lines of, well, I don't know how much you want to give me, because I don't really know what things are worth. That's why you have the problems of choosing homes and stuff, because it's the same problem. It's just, I don't make choices. I just let other people make the choices so that people learn to make their own choices. I already know what I want to do. I don't need to do any of this. If I was given like, hey, if like this whole idea of like, if you could do anything in your life, this is what I would be doing. The only difference is I would already be getting at least $2,000 a month, so I don't have to think of, in 5 months I have to maybe get a job so I can, continue doing this and not have my room and not have my stuff. So that's like the idea behind death, so that we can prevent the future in better installments individually, and then it turns for everyone. When you do it just for yourself, everyone else figures it out. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So like, it's really annoying like to do this stuff, because like with people, like today I went to Tia's and I went to the restaurant. Technically I shouldn't have bought anything. I shouldn't have gone, but that's just how I want to be my life. I don't want to do anything. I just want to not do anything. Anyway, the thing I'm talking is not even about going. I went and I ordered 2 morisoñandos and what's it called? Some tostones. And then they're like, do you want something else with the tostones? Do you want this stuff? And then when she's done, I'm like, no, I'm fine. I have to reiterate it so many times. Then the other lady goes to charge me, and then she comes back and is like, you don't want no cheese with the thing? I'm like, bro, how many times do I have to say it in my mind? Not obviously because you weren't there, so I can't say obviously because you didn't see. But I didn't say that. I was like, no, okay. No, I don't want.
Can you take your berry and get out of my car?
That's cool. But that's why it's so annoying, because it's like nobody knows what we're doing, but we do in the terms, what you want, which is essentially to breathe and be at peace, but you're already doing that. So then it gets really complicated, because you go into, it goes into what you think that breathing means then, because it's like, why am I here and what am I doing these things and all this stuff? That's nonsense. But it's how we get through this world. So I have to figure out that aspect of life, which goes to what I was saying about money, because for me that's kind of what money relates to people, because I only want money to help people, but I learned that I can't do that in the way that I was going to do it. I have to focus on just my stuff, because that's the only way that other people fix their shit. So like another example, my neighbor, right? So like, this is how crazy this shit is.
That's not for Coco.
My neighbor, él me vendió a mí una vez hierba, right, marijuana, flower, and he sold me butter. Entonces this butter, like cannabis butter, cannabis infused butter, which is awesome to cook with. And then, like, this is why you have to be careful. There's a thing called Runana Banda, which is something like Indian, and it's not really Indian, it's just a term that it's very interesting.
No.
Pero it's like when you do something, you get attached to it, like whatever it is, good or bad, you get attached to it. And then you want to do it again for whatever it is. So it goes into like, you'll go to the same Walmart, or you'll drink the same water, because that's what you're made of. So your body wants to continue being made out of what it's made of, because it's easier to process what you're made of than to process what you're not made of. But you need to be able to do both, because that's why you're here. You're an omnivore, and not to process. We're not here to process just what we like. We're here to process actually what we don't like, to make it into things that we like. And then to others, because that's where it gets annoying, because now you make something and just because you make it, now you can make more of it, and that's why humans are very weird and invaluable, because you make something new that everyone can use, and that's just invaluable. Anyway, the neighbor thing was like, and the turnaround where I gave him some, and I was like, well, and he's like, I have some money and like whatever. I was like, dude, focus on you. And every time that I would give him some, I was like, focus on you. And how many times do I have to say it? Even to the last time he called me, he's like, hey man, I'm sorry I have to bother you. Dude, I don't even need you to tell. Like, if you want something, I know why you're calling me, so you know why you're calling me too. So this is why I'm doing the whole thing, because I'm trying to fix my problems of even ranting to you right now, because basically I'm just venting to you because I'm thinking this stuff out loud.
You don't take the clap, I told you.
And it's just for me to learn, because I have to learn how to be like, yeah, I have so much money and I can do all these things for people, but not be detrimental where I'm going crazy because people are going to do whatever they're going to do. And that's what I have to realize. So I have to let go of all the things, because I do whatever I want to do, right? So I have to understand that. And that goes into like the whole like having land and having family live with you, because it is very hard to live with each other for a very long time. When I was young, the only reason I wanted to be 18 was so I can do what I wanted. Not even to leave home, was to do what I wanted, but I didn't know. That's kind of why I want to do that. And it goes like, if we actually were telling ourselves the truth, like, dude, imagine if we stayed like home, didn't go buy, like, separate, the thing I was talking about earlier, and now we bought some land. By now, you know, mom would still be here because we would have been helping each other take care of the house, which is what we're supposed to be doing, but that shit is freaking very complicated, because one person can take care of a house. That's why women are so valuable and also so dangerous. Look at mom, she was awesome, but it's dangerous because because of all the things she did. We were super overprotected. Well, I was super overprotected in my mind, and I didn't see the real world, and I just played my video games, and I stayed in my video games.
No more.
Believing mom and dad, and now I have my issues of, well, nothing they told me was 100% true. It was just information that I now have to put together with what I know, so that I can live in this world more rightfully. Say again? Hold on, let me turn this volume down. I can't hear you because of the bike.
Just thinking out loud. Damage an opponent with a pod plant.
You know, it's cool. I was talking to Gianfranco today, which is interesting too, that I went to Tia and I saw him today. Dude, this world is so annoying to me. Gianfranco, I don't know if you remember him from a couple years ago. What was I going to tell you about it? Shit, I forgot, because it linked to what you were just saying, but now I forgot. Anyways. Oh, the thinking thing. So like, now I realize I don't really talk. I think, and I'm thinking out loud. So when I'm talking to you, I'm thinking with you, and I'm figuring out what it is that we're all thinking about individually and together. That's why we can use the same words, even though we don't
chase Coco.
We
don't chase Coco.
Own any of these words. Basically, to learn how to use things. I want to learn how to use things the way they're supposed to be used. Like, how do I use water so efficiently that I don't have to drink water unless I really, I don't know, want to? ¿Qué pasó? And then it goes to everything else. Oxygen especially. Oxygen is the one I really want to learn, because that asshole is painful.
Deja esto! What's in your mouth? Come back. Come here. Okay. You're going to the store.
I'm just running around, bro. Like, yeah. I don't have a goal because there's not like anything until we find people or something. Shit. Holy moly. Or that. I can't wait till they put a jet in this game, bro. When they put a jet, muchacha. I'm gonna be flying for days, bro. Y el día que yo tengo un avión in real life, bro, forget it. I'm disappearing for like ever. Especially because whenever I have a plane, it's not gonna be anything that needs gas, because I don't trust things that need to refuel, especially up there. ¿Tú te imaginas sacarte la gasolina? Nah, bro, fuck that. People are fucking brave. And then with the ignorance we have that we forget, dude, like I think it's crazy because I have like a great memory in the sense of how I organize it, but dude, I forget everything purposely. So imagine, no, dude, like imagine se le olvidó echarle gasolina a esa gente. No, bro. And then you have all the other stuff that's actually scary that actually happens, or like thunderstorms or other shit. I saw a picture yesterday of, I think it was yesterday, a bird crash into this person's plane. So the bird died because it went through the windshield, basically. ¿Qué pasó?
There's some stuff here.
And then he was covered in blood. There's some people to the left shooting us. He was covered in blood, and then the bird is in front of him, and now he has to wait till he gets back to the ground. He can't take the bird out, you know? That's like having to stop for gas in a sense, in my way of thinking. I don't remember where it was, dude. I don't know, man. I suck at locations in a sense. That's why I'm such a horrible person. That was funny.
That was hilarious. There's somebody else running up to where they are.
It's almost down. Naruto, te llenaste. There's somebody in this bush, bro. And there's a bot. I hit him for 20. He ran.
Oh no, I threw my fish!
It might be, no, I don't think there's earthquakes. Oh, that thing? No, that's that. Okay. Are you talking about the thing on the tree?
Yeah.
That's glitched out because of the stuff. That's crazy though. First time you see that.
You must have run this way. It's a bot.
They kept going this way. Naruto ran past this way, and I think they're teammates. They just got jumped by someone though. Naruto's right here. I love you, Naruto. I'm sorry, bro.
I was shooting at him.
Mm-hmm.
He was shooting at someone else. I don't know what I was shooting at.
That was a person that was fighting them. Technically screaming. Pro 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 whoa do do. Meow. Wash my suit. Meow. ¿Cómo? Mau.
Oh no!
Shit. Where is this? Oh. Mm-hmm.
The hassle. The hassle. Ah.
These are like totems or bases? I guess bases. Somebody got by. Oh, the storm is behind us.
Escalera, mami. What are you doing?
Might be a... Oh, shit. Behind me.
Oh, what the fuck? Where did I just get shot from? We gotta move. We're in a bad spot.
Yeah. Where are you?
Oh, come on! Explode! Oh, I didn't hit him!
There's a thing right here. Wait for him to come. He might see me. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right here somewhere. Oh, you should have waited. Why you hit it? Okay. They're up here. I think they were healing. Mira, some more. It's the end of this thing too, almost. Come behind you. Oh, those guys are probably gonna die in the storm though. We might die in the storm. They're coming to our right. Try to jump to this. You probably can't though. I'm gonna throw you this bandages.
I'm using them like that.
Okay. There's a team down here. I don't see anyone behind you yet. What's up, bro? Dígame. ¿Tú sabes? ¿Y tú? Yeah, I hear you. I gotta descansar. Where you at, Rosa? Be mindful, someone's being... There's some slurp things. Oh, you crazy. No. You crazy. You crazy.
I didn't see them.
What do you mean? They were like right on top. Watch out. There's another one right here. You're funny. There are two, all right. It's 2 teams left and 3 people. They're right here. Oh, this is so mean, bro.
Oh no, he's gonna use that shit on me. Oh, come on, bro.
Wow. This guy too behind you, Rosa, behind you. In front of you, behind that rock. Mm.
Ah!
Yeah, baby. That's so silly.
I should have killed him!
No, I should have, but I'll keep doing this nonsensical thing
Where
that
did you
I
get
need
that
to do.
from? Ah! You gonna scream like I did? Ah!
That was funny as hell. She was like joining in.
Screamed too. That was so funny.
Yeah, muchacha.
She was like, ah! There goes the cats. Let's get cats some food.
Yo, bestie, sit down by the fire.
Oh, I'm like, how the hell is that going off? This kid had the freaking control on him.
No, bro.
Walking around, hitting buttons.
Tranquilo, tú. Yeah, Ah, cogerlo suave. Yeah. No, sí, tú sabes, no, it's just what we have to go through. That's two now to the list of the amount of cantidad of fights that I should have won, but I've lost. It's funny, or we technically. So it's a very interesting man. I have so many matches like that. I was thinking out loud, like always. Thank you. I think it's at 8 something. Está lloviendo though. 8:15. Maybe tomorrow. Let's see. Whoa.
Nothing freeze. Oh. Hey, you! What you doing?
Gotta figure out. I guess crouching is fix that. I have to fix my habits of doing that. Sorry. That's cool to think about that. Miranda 52. Hi, boy. Sí. I'll figure out how to control that habit.
I'm healing him.
Yeah, that thing runs so fast. It's cool.
He's about to run out of energy. I was going after the bunty, but now I realize, you know what I mean?
You can go. Dime, bro? Basically, but I put it on offer up and they gave me 500, so they picked it up from here y se lo llevan. Una vaina rara, because I've never seen that with the toe. They technically have like a toe that goes in front of the middle of the car. Y baja por al lado y pone like another bar y la pone across the behind. It lifts the car. That shit was cool. Like, what? I've never ever seen that kind of toe. So the dude basically, like, it's a tow truck, right? But it's a different types. I've never seen those. I think I have, but it was cool because it's like a T. So he gets in front of the car, lo pone abajo. So this T is in front of the tires, right? Las tires están aquí. Huh? El tow truck, yeah. So then it pulls like a stick, another metal stick in, and then it turns mechanically y se pone así. Bro, I've never seen that. That shit is cool as fuck. That shit is cool as fuck. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oye.
To get in the car and get out before the person comes in the house.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Oye, do you know like something that you can do to sí, to adjust como la sensibilidad de la alarma? Because it'd be going off. I don't know if it's yeah, it kills them.
Is it behind?
It'd be going off like random. No sé si la rain or the cars. I've never done that. So I'm,
The wind is
¿el qué?
probably
The
the wind.
wind? Sí, pero tú sabes como like, is there a way to adjust like la sensibilidad? Alarm wires?
Yeah.
I have to look into that.
But you have stock alarm. That shouldn't be, it should be regular.
Sí, I have to look into it, but it's been going off. Cause
No have to be like bringing it to a shop. ¿Saben de eso?
También, es otra
A
vaina.
veces ellos pueden, no te pueden. You gotta have it.
It's not, I mean, it's not, I'm just asking you to see if you have like any ideas.
Ellos saben cargo. Ella lo tenía parado por mucho tiempo.
Yeah, she only drove it like 6,000 miles a year, not even, because...
No, but like, before you bought it for her, did she have it sitting for a long time?
Oh, when I bought it from her, like this time now?
Now, yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
If it was sitting for a long time, just mobility, it's not iron.
No está como acostumbrado. Okay, that makes sense.
That happens.
Ah, yeah.
Deja eso.
Not that, yeah. Sí. No worry. Okay. Thank you, bro.
Deja eso, Chichi.
Sorry to bother you.
My brother, you got one. He got excited too. I'm like, bro, I'm like a falta de tu, cabrón.
Yeah, you need to come down here too, bro.
I know.
We all need to be in the same
Coming
area.
next week.
Oh, hell yeah.
Not this week, but next week.
That's cool.
July 4th, right? Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
I think he's coming down.
Nice. I'm at Teo Rosa, babe, if they come down. ¿Cómo? No, I hope he comes. What? Oh, yeah. Yes. Mira, lo voy a llamar estos días, too. I have to call him. What you guys doing for the 4th, Rosa? Oh, that's true. Never mind. No, dude, we need to figure out this money thing before we all just, play Fortnite for months at a time without doing anything else. Because it's nice when, like, right now we're playing, but other people are not playing, right? So it's like, that I see as, like, why I keep, I don't know, trying to figure things out, because it's like, okay, it's nice when I'm okay, but also when I'm not okay, why is that so important? So I learned so that, I don't know, eventually I figure out myself so that everyone figures out themselves, and then in turn we all have, you know, a PlayStation, a house, an apartment, and nobody's being like detrimental to nobody else in whatever that means, because then you got the problem of you see the world, you see it, and everybody else sees it the way they see it, so it doesn't matter how I see it, I have to.
Why do you still have that?
Okay? Oh, baby? You know, it's cool how it says like we walk by faith, not by sight. And then like your faith is like, the word faith in Spanish is like fight. If you read it, it's close to feet. So your feet have to do with your faith, whatever faith is. Can't wait till my stomach is
un rato, niña.
empty forever. Whoa. Oh.
¿No salió el boss de aquí o ya lo habían matado?
Might have been dead. Even though I don't see a thing for the vault. There's so much to process. Shall slide. 5, 10, 20, 100. No, 5, 10, 25, 50, 100. I wonder if I had put it up for more. That's what I should have done. I don't know. That would have been interesting.
Okay.
The car, I only put it for 1,000. But I bought it for 1,200, so I don't know. That's also my mind too. It's so crazy the things we think about, because how we like remember and why are we like processing, like should I or should I not think about?
Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Definitely should have put it for more. But anyways, I just have to keep adding information to myself. I already have too much shit to keep track of. Whoa, hold on.
Or is that you?
No, I opened it, sorry.
Hey! Take on me! Thank you.
Let's see how it goes this time. Let's see if I don't screw up this time, sorry. Purple. 9. Guess if I keep track, kinda helps, but not really, I don't know. It's extremely infuriating.
Look, it says bedtime on Sesame Street. You see what it says? It says, look up, the sky is getting dark. Goodbye to friends and goodbye to do before the day is truly through. Elmo puts his boots away and hangs up all his clothes. And he says good night to you, and then he the bath. And then it says, Ernie likes to soak and play with bubbles in the tub. Rubber ducky makes it fun to splash and scrub. And then what does it say? The Count is cozy in his room, where he can count some sheep. He counts the teeth and he brushes clean before he falls asleep. Hold on, look.